Hi everyone, so today I wanted to share with you another bloom progression video. This time it will be for my Epiphyllum Anguliger, which I also believe is known as disco cactus now. This is another epiphytic cactus, and I first noticed the flowers started to form on this about a week ago, which you might have seen in my end of June What's Blooming update video. And they've grown quite a bit since then. So I'll be taking video and photos of these flowers as they develop over time. I believe this might be a night blooming cactus. And from what I've read online, this normally blooms around the start of winter, the end of autumn time, but it's actually the summertime now, and I think that might be because it was up until about a month ago it was in my southeast facing window, but I noticed a dreaded mealybug on it and I quickly moved it further back into the room away from the rest of my plants while I worked on treating this, because I didn't want it to infect any others, or at least try and prevent any increase of infection getting to any other plants. So maybe the decrease in light has made it believe that we're coming out of summer now, when actually we're in the middle of summer. But oh well, we'll see what happens, and hopefully these give off some nice beautiful flowers for you to see. So it's now 3 days later, and as you can see, the flowers have grown a bit more. You can also see quite a bit of colour. I was expecting the flowers on this to be white, so whether this is an indicator of any colour to the petals when the flower does finally open, we'll have to wait and see. So it's now about 3 days later, and you can see, especially on the flower bud on the right, that there's been a lot of growth in that. It's quite interesting that it looks very orange at the end. It'll be interesting to see what colour the flowers actually are. So it's now a couple of days later, and as you can see, the flower on the right is coming along nicely. It's grown quite big, but the one on the left, I think that's going to abort because it looks quite weak and hasn't really grown much in the past few days. I really like the colour that you can see on the outside of these petals. I hope the flower's this colour, because that would be really nice. So about 2 days have now passed since the last clip in this video, and as you can see, the outermost petals are just starting to open now. So hopefully either tonight or tomorrow at least, then hopefully this should be open and I can show you it in full bloom. So it's 9:10 at night, and as you can see the flower's well on its way to opening. It's got a really strong scent that smells really nice. I can smell it from quite far away and the flower's not even fully open yet. So it's now about 1:30 AM, and as you can see the flower's opened a bit more, but it's still not quite fully open, so hopefully it does open fully. The inside petals are white, even though the outside petals are orange, which I think is quite a nice colour combination to go together. So it's now about 4 AM and the flower's open slightly more, but this looks like about as much as we're going to get from it tonight, unfortunately. Even so, it's still very pretty and the smell is amazing. Now the following day, and the flower didn't open any more than it did last night. So the flower's now finished blooming, and I didn't get to see it open any more than it had in the previous clip because it was quite late. However, it still looked very pretty and it smelled amazing. So as always, thanks for watching. Bye.